What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Smash the like button before we get started, because we're about to have the most epic van tour of 2023. That's right, I said it, most epic of all time. Let's capitalize on that. Probably won't be, but this is a 2021 Ford Transit 250 high top. Now it's not. I think it's the mid because it's not all the way up. I've seen dudes, unless they're just really short in videos, but like they got plenty of headspace. My head hits the top, but it is insulated on the inside, so we'll see. I don't know. It's a 2021 Ford Transit 250. Just know that, okay? As you can see, a lot of my stuff's gonna be packout related. We're gonna go through everything. May not be a super in-depth video, but it's gonna be kind of showing you just what I do, how I have it set up. I'm a service technician, operator, run everything out of this truck. Don't have a shop right now. Utilize my garage sometimes for some storage. But yeah, let's hop into this thing and see what we got it loaded out with. So first things first, when you roll up to the job, obviously you do your thing with the customer, you get out. First thing I do, I come through the side door, slides right open. It's perfect depending on the job that it's going to be. If it's a maintenance or a service call, I'm either going to grab my TPLC or my MCT blackout. This is just for like service type work. It has a little bit more tools, a little bit more versatility to it. This is going to be for my maintenances. So right here, grab and go, get out what you need. Life is simple, it's easy that way. Keep my drill located right there, just pop it off, pop it back on when I'm done throughout the job. Utilize it per bag, right? But I have it, like I said, set up right here. Shop vac, easily accessible. Installation tool bag if I need it. In here in this pack out, I have a hammer drill, impact driver, and the M18 hacksaw. So that's just purpose for when I need it. It's there, it's easily accessible. All we gotta do, just move a couple tool bags out the way here. Then I got the 3 pack out drawer, set it on the mounting plate here. It's really nice, just convenient to have right there. What we got, I just got like miscellaneous tools for like doing, basically it's gonna be like brazing or major repair, copper cutters, things like that. If you guys haven't checked this, what is this thing called? The AC Easy T. It's got all these fitting adapters for these T's right here. It's freaking awesome. Love it. Labeler here. Keep some batteries here. Charging cables for my H10 Pro. What else do I have in there? Like Milwaukee chargers and things like that. These are going to be all my fittings I keep in here for my flush kits for all you people out there. You don't use the flush. I consistently use flush, so I keep those there. Hose fitting for the flex hose. Valve core tools. This is the CPS one. I just recently picked these up. These are awesome because it's actually gives you something to bite onto right there compared to the other ones. All stuff for my meters, Fieldpiece related there. Got jumpers, extra leads, needle probes, alligator clips, all live in there. This is just some miscellaneous stuff. Gas valve regulator there for pressure testing. A mantis board from Train if necessary, because that's from my old company actually. So hopefully they're not watching. Down in here, cut off tool, tons of multi-tool blades for the M12 fuel multi-tool. Just a whole bunch of shit in there related to that. Slap hammer, staples for it for like vinyl strap when you're throwing a ductwork up in the attic and things like that. My puller kit, I've kind of showed that before. Down here, what lives in this drawer. Got some Milwaukee bits. It's all Milwaukee. Some more Milwaukee bits there. Hole saw kit. Klein. It's like a 7-in-1, whatever that says it is. It's like impact sockets, flip sockets. It's really nice. My micron gauge. Extra blades. Assortment of electrical tape. So that's what lives inside this first little setup of pack out that I have here. Okay. Over here, I got one of these tough belt clips that just kind of lives there. It's nice to have just easily to grab things that I need. Again, you never have too many strikers just because for me anyways, I'm always losing them. I got some over there, I'll go over that. To clean out, debris yourself from dirt and dust, basically for drain lines too, things like that. Valve core tool, 12-inch extension. Got some dikes by Knipex, little tiny channel locks, small 16-inch Milwaukee tape. Got 2 Pookie busters here, the little short guy and the long guy, and the knife, just to have for convenience sake. Like I said, this is like everything's just readily accessible right here. It just makes it a whole lot easier. Then here I got the Subco Trade Fox black magnetic umbrella. A lot of magnet stuff just lives here. A 2-foot level Milwaukee, I think pivoting flashlight or whatever they call it. Again, magnetic. The Rover light, magnetic and pivoting, has a charger. Another Milwaukee Rover light. These, I love these. I have a few of those. Back here I keep a parts dish. It's collapsible from Craftsman. I got a couple of those, but really what it's doing, it's keeping my air tips just kind of stabilized there. So if I need to grab it, it just takes it right out, slide it right back in the bottom there, and it locks in. It's perfect. So that's what we have so far. Starting here, dielectric grease, got to keep that on deck at all times. Makes sense. Little M12 fan, thing's great if I'm gonna be on the condenser for a minute. I will bring that out to help keep me cool because I'm cooling. Over here, penetrating oil, new kill, Viper stuff. This is like some hospital grade like disinfectant. Like the doors get really moldy, I spray that on maintenances and it like cleans it up. I come back and that stuff's not there and it smells freaking awesome. Customers love it. I love it. Right here, the glow in the dark cooler or fish tape there. Klein, of course. Back here, it's gonna be hard to see, but I do have myself Klein fish sticks as well. Kind of just lives back there. I have like I keep Rubitex back there as well. Really nice and simple and easy. Coming over here, what I have, knee pad, obviously need it. Get it, need it. An assortment of fan motors, because you know, doing repairs out in the field if necessary. Got some of them Gentech, like the X13 style, some rescue motors, condenser motor, and a PSC motor. So for that, what I do, have all my relays right there, which is just what they're built for. Got a surge protector here because necessary. Now we're a big rude ring type company now, so an assortment of boards and sensors that typically happen to fail, we just keep them here to go along with some T6s. I know some people don't like them. I've never had an issue with a T6. I think I've replaced in the past 2 years maybe one, and that was due to a surge. Down here, got the little Milwaukee light. If I'm, you know, searching for something that's right there, it's good to have. But I keep all my capacitors in order there, like, so I know exactly we go from 5s up to 15s, boom, all the way through up to some 80s to turbo 200s. I'd like to have an assortment of it, and then every time I'm done with the box, I'll take the tab off, and then what I'll do is I'll again take the tab off, take it out, and I'm gonna put the empty box in there so it kind of keeps everything nice and tight. Contactor assortment there. Sure switches, which are phenomenal. If you're not using them, I'd recommend them, especially if you have an amp problem like we do down here. It really helps. Viper wipes to keep things clean. Milwaukee, which I'm going to be getting though. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. I'm getting the Milwaukee vacuum pump. But Fieldpiece, this is the VP 87 or something. It's the 8 CFM. The Fieldpiece recovery machine. Keep those there. Then what I have down here, this is a nice old storage cabinet. Got a Yellow Jacket leak detector, Fieldpiece leak detector, and an H10. Now I've heard if you have more than one leak detector, do you really have a leak detector? So this one, this is my beater one really. Like if, I don't know, just don't get your things wet, keep them nice and clean. Little respirator style mask up in attics and stuff. A filter for my shop back there. Big trash bags. Below this, excuse me, burped. A Yellow Jacket bender kit. Oh, again, H10 here. Awesome. Below that, we have some black gloves mixed with the Fieldpiece scale, another 2-foot Empire level. This is the bore scope from Milwaukee. I got that at Northern Tool for like 70 bucks because they were clearancing it out for whatever reason. Well, I know they're making a new one. Little die kit here. I have the Milwaukee inflator, which is awesome. I'll use that sometimes to pump up like a gas line if we're doing it. Transfer pump, if y'all already ain't know, the transfer pump is where it's at. It's phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Use it all the time. I forget what this one's called. It's like a rover lantern light or something. This thing is badass. If you're in attics, crawl spaces, when you tilt it upside down, it just illuminates. Like, it's better than being on the base like this. It's not as good, but you flip that thing on its like axis, invert it, it lights up everything. Filter for the Milwaukee pump. The Fieldpiece the manometer for gas valves and things like that, static pressure, and then a CPS flare kit right there. The thing's always been really good for me. It's like an automatic one, so I love it when I do have the opportunity to use it. Down here, we're rocking with some chemicals, basically just a bunch of drain solve, some random assorted crap in there. We also got ourselves a UV light back there with an eye wave to go along with Remy halos because spiffs, you know. But no, this stuff works. I have all of that in my system at my house, and it's tremendously helped my son. You know, science with PCOs and things like that, it's a whole nother topic. Vacuum pump oil, RX, the flush kit, I keep it kind of in there. It just looks good, keeps it clean. I keep everything in boxes. I'm just a nerd like that. So yes, I use flush on every line set regardless. So all the jackasses, I don't film everything I do, I'm sorry, but I'll get to it. Buy a case of the Viper coil cleaner for maintenances, man. It's just easy that way. And then I also keep the Viper little cannon gun back there to go with my yellow jacket pump, because, you know, who doesn't need 2 pumps? Back there, an electrical whip as well. We come over here, got my inverter, great to have. Plug in your chargers for your batteries, all that good stuff. Subco cool presser, keep that right here because I have the 100-foot flexible extension hose there, a 50-foot extension cable. Down here I got my torches. This ladder just slides back and forth. I just have it strapped up that way, so when I'm ready to do my job, that slides right out. An assortment of Viper stuff. I got the pan treatment stuff, which is awesome. A bunch of brazing rods here, caulk, bubbles. I have like the Viper heat gel stuff too, somewhere in there. Keep this, golly, coil coating there, and this, you guys get it. Then the bubbles here too. Just all that stuff there fits really well. Love it. Golly. And then we'll start up here. Over here I got a couple of these Honeywell damper motors. We deal with them a lot. I do a bunch of videos that involve that. Here, TXVs assorted just in case, you know, we're in a pinch. Keep my transformers in this section to go with some disconnects. 18 8-wire, 2 bundles of that. All my sets of screws here, and Pookie or mastic, whatever you want to call it. And over here, got all of my wire nuts, blues, yellows, oranges, reds, big blues. All my connector points here. So when I'm making terminal connections, we got it. Next to this, we got some wet rag to go with some nylog, the thermal paste stuff there. So there's my flush for the refill kit. All my copper fittings, which we necessarily don't even use anymore because I just swedge or bend. This has worked pretty well. I used it that one time on the video I did. So far, no issues. Got all my PVC fittings there. And all the shelving here is Addison steel, as you could see. All the blue bins, Addison steel, including some stuff down here. Up here, I keep my hoses for my transfer pump, assortment of zip ties, filter dryers, leak seal or basically dye packs, some more filter dryers with some acid test and all that good stuff. I don't necessarily utilize these because I have packout, but here we just got some like hose clamps, Romex connectors to go with some seal tight connectors as well. Yeah, it's locked up. Good. Oh, opened. Just random stuff, some screws, some fasteners, grommets for, you know, doing air handlers. Little stubby pieces if we're going to do a pressure test on something, we can use that. Caps, a bunch of Schrader cores. I do like the CPS ones. They've worked really good for me. Again, don't really utilize them, but got just the stuff from Turbo 200s. Those are great for little jumpers or whatever. Random stuff, drain plugs. Oh, oh, you know what? It's the one from underneath. Alright. Fail! Epic fail. Down here we got the vinyl or the nylon strap or whatever. Keep some black like Gorilla Tape. What is it? Like that, you know, the sticky tape. Bunch of fab, silver tape, kooky brushes, spray glue, because you got to have that, especially with ductboard and all that good stuff. More silver tape, glue, fasteners for seal tight and 3/4 PVC, tap cons, Bostitch, you know what I'm saying, staples. Got ourselves some sanding cloth. This is all my compressor stuff here, like extra terminal kits, the plugs there and everything like that. Extra wire harnesses that came out of some of the Gentech motor boxes to, you know, if I need it, it's there. Wiring kits here, just a box of wire nuts as well as like terminal connections. The Viper heavy duty as well as the Coil Plus or something like that. Down here I just have a 4-foot ladder that I keep there. I keep a spare oxyacetylene down there and a spare nitrogen. I've never had an issue with any of that moving or doing anything goofy, so I keep it there. As you can see, refrigerant tower. This here is full, so I gotta actually go exchange that. We use 422, the B or D from the Honeywell. Drop cloth, coil or compressor grabber. Just strap up. Well, I got a little shovel here, a little trench shovel, you know what I mean. Vinyl tubing. This bad boy in case somebody gets out of line when you're driving, you know what I'm saying. Shop vac, very key, especially down here. I got this the way this fits. I got a street 90 with a regular 90 on the other end, so if there's a little stubby piece where I can just put it up in the 90, we'll use that, and then it right here nice and tight. Nitrogen tank, easily accessible, stuff to grab right there, boom boom boom. Got the M12 sprayer, use that on coils. You know, it's nice for maintenances and stuff like that, or just a nice cleaning place. There's levels. Golly, excuse me, there's levels to this shit, right? Another one, so I don't, that's the green, and that's the heavy duty. And then, let me put this back in. This guy here. Alright, so, let me get a different angle on this thing. Here I got all my refrigerant hoses for evacuations, compressor, coil repairs, things like that. I got my whole Viper shield, my mirror, short hoses, extra tips there. Also keep tips in my torches themselves, little cheater cables to go with it. I have 2 of the Appion hoses, 1 of the Navac hoses, 1/4 inch hoses from Yellow Jacket to help keep things nice and clean. Milwaukee packout assembled. This is the ratchet set, standard. This is impact socket set. Keep the Yellow Jacket, whatchamacalls it in there, digital manifold to tighten something. This is just a 2-drawer system, which actually has nothing in it at this time. I like using this little step stool. This thing is so much better than taking that ladder out sometimes, and then when I have to, I'll use this to get the ladders off the roof. A whole assortment of cleaning stuff that my wife got me. Face wipes, the dude wipes, clean up the areas. So knives, one from New Calgon, Milwaukee. If you gotta do a quick shave, you know what I'm saying. All the body stuff. I keep some aspirin, Tylenol in there in case I got a headache. You know what I'm trying to say, hand sanitizer because of COVID. Body spray, Gojo, business cards, assortment of Milwaukee pens and markers and things like that. Put this back over here. It's nice to have a nice, clean, organized truck. In here, I keep a rear handle 7-inch circular saw. If I can show you guys what we got in there. An SDS drill, copper cutters, and a bandsaw M12. Just for when we may need it, because we gotta do decking and things like that. That's in there. Fridge drawer here, assortment of electrical style like tools, things that I just necessarily don't need, or if I'm out here working with something, I need a tool and my tool bags inside, we got it all here. You know, it's tons of Klein, got some Knipex, Wera, things of that nature. And I keep some gloves there. Down here, it's like my electrical stuff. Got the Jumper King, fantastic little guy. Fluke, this is the FC something meter. Y'all can comment down below, it's a good one. These little specialized kits from Testo, Fluke infrared, not infrared, just the little, I guess, what is it called? Oh man, the temperature reader. It's 62 max, something like that. Anyways, don't really use it. Klein infrared thermal imager, Top Don TC004. Really good, nice, big screen. I like to use this up in the attics because if I put this on my phone overheats in the attics, it gets too hot. This doesn't. So that's where that comes in handy. If you want something between the two, that's where I would go with. And down here I just keep all my batteries because we need them. That's that. And that's the inside of the Coolin' with Kraus Ford 2021 Transit. Oh, let's get in the front. Y'all want to check out the front. Keep it nice and clean. Again, I keep booties here because this is typically when I roll up to a house, I like to have my tool side facing the house. So if I'm parking on the street here, it'll be, this door is going to be facing the house. So booties in here, junk, clean, nobody's ever over here. I got an additional Supco umbrella. I got that back in like 2017, 2018. Some stuff here. My son drew me a cool little Ravens picture, so I keep that there. Keep these little charts here, PT charts, duckulators, WordFlex, extra flashlight, manuals that we randomly have and keep. Some little sticker wall if y'all want to send stickers or whatever, we'll put some up. I'm gonna do another one over here too, and maybe, you know, do one there. Nice little large touchscreen display there. I keep my checks there, things like that. Keep it nice and clean, man, because why not? Little terry cloth towels from Harbor Freight I keep over there. And then let me hop to the other side real quick. And then over hither, keep all my warranty forms through Tropic. That's who we deal with for all their stuff. It's just easy for me to keep it and have it. Keep a beard comb because, you know, got to groom yourself. AirPod Pros just to have. And that's really it. Oh, and then I just keep an assortment of my headlamps here because, it's just easy to grab. I don't keep them in my bag. And if I forget to clean, got my Viper wipes there again. So, it's pretty awesome. I like it, man. Y'all let me know what you think about it down below of my van tour there. So, with that, if y'all don't mind, man, smashing the like button, subscribe, and comment down below what you like, what you don't like, what you would do. I absolutely like my setup right now, and it's ever changing because I constantly am. Obviously, with the seasons, we change what we're doing, so that'll get rearranged. So I'll show you real quick in here. Like I said, I just have a bunch of junk in here. Like I'll utilize different types of pack outs when I need them, things of that nature, different tools, whatever. You know, got refrigerant over there, back there. Like I said, I'm just working out the garage basically right now, but that's it, man. Again, I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope this van tour was nice and you guys got something out of it, maybe ways to do yours. Again, comment down below what you would do differently, what you like, what you didn't like. With that being said, if y'all don't mind, smashing the like button, subscribing if you haven't subscribed, all my subscribers, I appreciate y'all, man, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.